Hello PointPay family, welcome back to our traditional end of the month AMA session that will be divided into 3 sections and will be posted over the next 3 weeks. So this is the new format that we're doing, that we've been doing for the last couple of months. So this is our first AMA session of May, and as always with me is Diana. Hello Diana.
Hello everyone.
So Diana was kind enough to help me out today with collecting all of your questions, compiling them, and she will be asking those questions later after I will do my info bit. And yes, she will also be asking some questions from the live feed as well. So today we'll talk about our incredible zero fee trading promo on PointPay Exchange, new Learn and Earn campaign. We will revisit the PointPay Twitter contest that we held last month, and we will celebrate the Bitcoin Pizza Day. So towards the end of this video, we'll also touch on some recent developments that we had with regards to the PXP and the PXP Exchange. So I think this is one of the things that all of you are quite eager to for me to give you the comments about. So don't forget, I'll be answering some of your questions towards the end of the video. So if you haven't sent your ones yet, so please do so via the Google form. You can always find the link in the PointPay social media websites, on Twitter, on Facebook, whatever. And by the way, we will still have, as I said before, 2 more AMA shorter videos posted in the next couple of weeks. So as I mentioned before, this is the new format that we decided to stick upon. So the AMA sessions won't be an hour long. They will be about 10, 15, maximum 20 minutes long, but they will be divided into kind of digestible chunks, and we will be discussing all of the kind of latest news and announcements, primarily because all of you millennials have a very short attention span, so that's why we're doing so. So let's kick things off with some big news. So Bitcoin just recently hit all-time high last week. It was just under $112,000, fueled by a wave of some positive developments. It's a surge that has reignited, excitement across all of the crypto market, and reminded us of just why Bitcoin. It reminded us of why the Bitcoin is such a great thing, and how fast and how high and low it can move. So only a month and a half ago, I think, it was just sitting at 75 or 76,000. So and now we've just hit a new record. So it could go high, it could go low. This is why we love Bitcoin, and by the way, Ethereum stayed relatively stable during that time. So congratulations to all of the crypto holders out there. With every new peak, Bitcoin gains more attention. The crypto market is getting more confidence, and the idea of crypto is obviously reaching more and more people. One day, we will see the use of cryptocurrencies more kind of widely, and that day I think is coming a lot faster than you might think. So let's go back to our news. So let's talk about the special promo that we were running, that we are currently running right now on PointPay. So for the entire month, we've set our trading fees to absolutely zero across all of the trading pairs on our exchange. So whatever you trade, you don't have to pay any commissions at all. So this is a trial thing that we're trying to do on our exchange, and you've heard that absolutely right. Until the June 20th, you can trade crypto on PointPay without paying a single cent in fees. No taker fees, no maker fees, and I think that also includes the swaps, in our quick buy convert feature. So to be honest, it's the perfect moment to try new strategies in order to attract new people to our platform. Update. I think it's perfect time for you to update your portfolio. Simply trade more actively if you haven't taken the advantage of this yet. I think it's the perfect time to jump in and buy PXP, buy Bitcoin, buy Ethereum or whatever, with no cost to you. So I think it's a great development on our platform. It is a one-time offer, and I think this is going to be very, very popular among the users. So why are we launching this incredibly generous promo? So first of all, it's your feedback on the zero fee ETH pairs that was overwhelmingly positive. Second of all, on May 22nd was the Bitcoin Pizza Day. And we'll talk about it a bit more in just a moment. And third, I think it was obviously the Bitcoin surging, and the community activity was incredibly high, and we didn't want to miss the chance to support the momentum. So I think it's a win-win for everybody. One more time until the June 20th, all trading pairs on PointPay will have zero trading fees. So it's the perfect time for you to trade. We're the only exchange that is doing so. And I think that makes us stand out amongst all of the crowd. And obviously we are constantly getting new engagement from all new users. And I think this will attract quite a lot of new people who will be joining our platform. So what else? Let me share a little secret. So we are closely monitoring your activity and your feedback. And if you stay engaged, spread the word on the social media and get others involved, we might extend this promotion for another month, if it's becoming more popular, because the thing that is more important for us is obviously the user satisfaction, and it's also the user engagement as well. So we're willing to lose money on it, absolutely, completely, as long as you engage within the platform, and this is what we want you to do. So don't forget to spread the good word that PointPay doesn't have any fees on its platform, and also don't forget to like and subscribe to this to our channel, to leave us a comment, to push the bell button down there, and let us show the great power of the PointPay community. So what else? Meanwhile, you have amazing opportunity to take part in our new Learn and Earn campaign that features PointPay platform and our ecosystem. At this moment, at the moment that this video is running, the campaign should be live. I think it's supposed to be launched today, so I'm not sure where. It was supposed to be launched after the lunchtime. So hopefully it should be up and running now. So do check our website, do check your mobile app, answer some very simple questions there, and you will get a very generous reward from us just by simply, ticking a couple of boxes and answering the questions correctly. So this time, with regards to the Learn and Earn, we have focused on mainly PointPay, and what every new user on our platform within our PointPay family should know. So the material is very simple. It's very beginner friendly, even for the experienced users. It should be an easy grab. We're giving away 1.5 USDT for answering all of the questions correctly, and I think for a regular Joe, it should take, I don't know, like 5-10 minutes, to get yourself familiarized with the text, and then you just have to answer a couple of very simple questions afterwards, and then you just have to claim the reward. So that's very simple. So we already discussed the zero trading fees. We already discussed the Learn and Earn promotion. So what else has been happening in the crypto sphere? So let's go back to the Bitcoin Pizza Day. Most of you probably don't need a reminder what it is, but for the newcomers, here is a small recap. So Bitcoin Pizza Day marks a day in the crypto history that when the crypto history has changed forever. On May 22nd, 2010, programmer called Laszlo something, I think he was from Hungary, made the first ever real world purchase with Bitcoin. And he bought 2 pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoins. I wish we all had 10,000 Bitcoins in our wallets, but yes. So he purchased 2 pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoins, and it was the very first real life transaction for something against Bitcoins. And yes, those Bitcoins are now worth hundreds of millions, I think. Back then, I think it seemed quite crazy. But Laszlo, proved one thing, that crypto could be used primarily as money as we use it now. And I think the irony is that those Bitcoins would now buy probably an entire chain of pizza restaurants. I don't know how much they're worth, but you could easily buy a good chain of, I don't know, Pizza Express or something, or maybe like a local restaurant, or I don't know, maybe a global franchise. So why is this day incredibly important? It is not just a meme. I think it's a symbol of how far the market has come overall. And every year we remember how it all began, and it reflects how much we have grown as a community over the last, I don't know, like 15 years. So it's a great reminder that the world is constantly changing, and we never know what could happen in, I don't know, 5, 10, 15 years time. So yes, I just got back from a major conference from North America. You can see I'm wearing the t-shirt. It's called Consensus. You might have heard of it. It was held in Toronto, and I'll talk about it a bit later. By the way, I'm coming to the conference next year in Miami. I already bought the tickets earlier today. But yeah, I digress. Yes, I just got back from a very big major conference in North America, probably the biggest conference in North America, where I had great discussions with investors, partners, industry leaders. And sorry for the delay in replying to some of your questions on Twitter and on Telegram. But trust me, the future is looking incredibly bright. And I remain fully confident, in the long-term success of PointPay, the growing utility of the PXP token, and the power of our blockchain. So thank you for the continued support, and let's keep on building this platform together as a community. So with that, I think it's time to move on to the questions. So Diana, let's fire questions, please.
Sure. So the first question is, Coinbase revealed the number of affected users in the recent data breach, nearly 70,000. What are your thoughts on this situation?
The user security, including their funds and the personal data, is obviously our top priority on PointPay. Knock on wood, we've never had any breaches. We are a very secure platform. We still do certain things the old-fashioned way, with keeping users' funds and kind of user data and stuff like that. So, but yes, we take very seriously, and we never cut corners when it comes to protection. In fact, we always try to add an extra layer of security whenever we can. So as for Coinbase situation, it's incredibly concerning for the entire crypto community, especially in America, and especially for the 70,000 people affected. If you use Coinbase, I think you might be among them. So please check your inbox. And the exchange that, the exchange, I think, should have sent the communications to those who are affected. But yes, it does happen in big businesses with regards to the security breaches. But yeah, knock on wood, we've never had any such things, because we do, it's a very tight knit operations, and we add too many extra layers. And obviously, if you grow bigger and bigger and bigger, and you distribute this kind of information to more and more people, security breaches could happen. And I want to express my own personal sympathy to all of you that have lost your funds, or worse, personal safety, and you might be at risk. From what I have read, even the addresses, the physical addresses, were leaked. So this was a well-coordinated attack, and Coinbase made things easier for the hackers by outsourcing some of their data management to other companies. So, if you have a lot of people who have access to this data, the breaches might, inevitably they will happen. And obviously, when you outsource this data, your security could be compromised even more. So at PointPay, we never outsource any of our sensitive data, and anyone that has access to the PointPay user data is a very selected number of PointPay employees. Even I don't have such authorization. So, because I lead a different, I lead the business development side of business. I don't need to know your personal data. So we have authorized personnel. They're very trained in handling sensitive data. There is a very small number of them. Everything, when they engage with any personal data, we record every single thing that they do on the platform. So if the leak shall occur, we will know exactly who it was. And as I said before, even I, as a CEO of the company, don't have an access to user personal data. It was offered to me, and I said, that's probably not a good idea. And I don't need it to run a business personally. So that's why I don't have it. And yes, it's a very small number of employees, and everything that they do on our internal kind of client management side of the platform, it's very meticulously logged. So if the data breach could happen, we will know who did it, who done it, as people say. And yet again, it's if you think that you might have been affected, please check your emails. Go to the Coinbase and write them an email. I think it's crucial to understand your personal situation, and if necessary, take actions, change your passwords, change your address if that's possible, alert your contacts, and take care of yourself. Pretty much always stay alert.
The second and the last is PointPay hasn't released major updates in a while. Is it something big in the works?
Yes, as I mentioned in our last AMA session, we are working on a major release. So we're developing our own NFT platform, which will allow users to create, manage, and trade NFTs directly within the PointPay ecosystem. Since it's quite a large and complex project, it requires quite a lot of significant developer resources, which is slightly slowed down our recent updates. So I don't love to give you the exact release dates, but it's hard to predict. Sometimes even small details can end up taking a lot more than expected. And that being said, we're aiming to finish development by the end of the Q2, early Q3, and the release should happen in the midsummer, I think. And the launch will open up a whole new world of the NFTs for our users. It will also strengthen the PXP utility, because you would be able to create it on the PXP blockchain. And as we get closer to launch, we will be sharing more details probably in the next AMA session. But also we're developing a couple of new things. We're doing currently undergoing a redesign of the PointPay platform as a whole. We are redesigning the app as well, and we're redesigning the main page as well. So there's quite a lot of redesigns happening. We're strengthening our system. We are also on the back end trying to develop the margin trading as well. So there are quite a lot of things that is taking place accordingly. But if you would go to our roadmap, you can see all of the updates that we're planning to release this year. And I think that being said, I think this is the end of today's short AMA session. So I'm glad that we had a chance to cover many important updates. And if you have more questions and you want to continue the discussion, so feel free to leave a comment, like and subscribe, press a bell button for you to be notified about our upcoming AMA sessions and videos. And if you haven't done it already, give us a thumbs up. And I'll see you again Thursday next week for our second part of our AMA session series. And we've got plenty of more updates and announcements and exciting topics that I really want to talk about. So thank you very much, and I'll see you on Thursday next week.